Our first night at Redstone, we set up camp in site number 30. It is a pull-through site with plenty of vegetation to make it feel secluded. Comes with a bear locker, picnic table, lantern post, and the fire pit. Redstone Campground is located near the Crystal River, 15 miles south of Carbondale, Colorado, and less than 2 miles north of Redstone. Good morning. We're all packed up and ready to head out. So this was campsite number 30 at Redstone. We're going to take you along for a great day of exploring the area around Redstone and Marble, Colorado. We are leaving the section of the campground known as Redstone 2. This area is better suited for smaller RVs and tents that do not need electrical hookups. When we get back from exploring, we will tour all of the campsites, including those with water and electric hookups in Redstone 1. The camp host for Redstone 2 is located in site number 39 on our left. The town of Redstone is an easy bike ride from the campground or a quick 5-minute drive. The town of Redstone was founded by one man at the turn of the 20th century. Coal Baron John Cleveland Osgood constructed Redstone as a company town to house the men who worked his coke ovens just across the Crystal River. At the time, Osgood was one of the top 10 wealthiest people in the United States. Besides more than 80 residential cottages, Osgood also built a school, hospital, theater, and Cleveholm Manor. Today, Cleveholm Manor is better known as Redstone Castle and is available for private tours. If you don't mind spending several $100s per night, you can also stay where Teddy Roosevelt, the Rockefellers, and other prominent Americans of that period once stayed. The castle is briefly visible from Highway 133. Osgood also built a bachelor's hostel, which is now the Redstone Inn. Here in the Redstone Coke Oven Historic District, Several ovens have been restored to their original condition. Others have been propped up to prevent collapse. Coal was turned into coke, or pure carbon, by cooking for 2 days in these beehive-shaped ovens. The resulting product was then shipped to Pueblo, where the largest steel mill west of the Mississippi River used it to make steel. Construction of John Osgood's coke ovens began in 1899. The first shipment of coal arrived from the mines above Redstone in 1900. By 1903, Osgood had 249 coke ovens at this location. In 1909, the coal mine was closed and the coke ovens were silenced. Most of the town was boarded up at this time. The coal mines later reopened from the 1950s to 1991. During that time, coal was shipped by rail out of Colorado. Heading south towards the town of Marble, we made a brief stop along Highway 133 at Hayes Creek Falls. Driving into the town of Marble, the first thing we noticed were large blocks of marble sitting along driveways and next to the mailboxes. Our first stop was a park containing the Marble Mill National Historic Site. Here's the old mill. This marble fabricating mill survived an avalanche and fire and was in operation for many years. The remaining pillars and firewalls were all made of marble. Marble that was quarried and finished nearby was used to build the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery, and hundreds of other buildings. Marble from this area is also used as headstones in many national cemeteries. The town's museum was closed during our visit in June 2020, but we were able to visit several shops, including this one, featuring a number of large carvings. Horsehead is $4,500. $48,000. Lunch at Slow Groovin' Barbecue is a must when visiting the town of Marble. A narrow and rough four-wheel drive road follows the Crystal River 6 miles east of Marble to one of the most photographed sites in Colorado. The Crystal Mill was constructed in 1893 to house and power an air compressor which ran drills in the nearby mines. The mill closed operations in 1917. Located just beyond the Crystal Mill is the ghost town of Crystal, also known as Crystal City. Today, the town consists of several private cabins and one small general store. Alright, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. The Crystal River is just to our right. Let's tour Redstone Campground. Redstone 2 is right, and Redstone 1 is to the left. We'll check out Redstone 1 first. This is the only campground in the area with hookups, so it is pretty popular. Nightly fees for 2020 are $36 in Redstone 1 and $41 for electric and water hookups. Campsites in Redstone 2 are $34. The facilities here at Redstone include flushing toilets and solar-powered showers. However, the showers are closed for 2020. All right. Camp host, and we're taking the turn for sites 1 through 8. Sites 1 and 2.
Close together.
Yeah, we'll have to take one out the other side though. Site 3 on the right, followed by 4. 4's got a trailer in the vehicle, plenty of room. Blue Cherokee, Site 5. Got restrooms and shower facilities. Site 6 is the Outback. Pretty good sized site. Gets a lot of sun this late in the afternoon. Site number 8. Let's pull in and take a peek at 8. Yeah, decent one. You get a little bit of shade and you'll get more as the sun goes down. Back around to the campground host. the restrooms. There is site 9 on the left. Got a little short Coleman trailer in there. Site number 10 will be a pull-through. It's pretty good size. Site 12 on the right, the big bus. 11 on the left. Nice fifth wheel. 13, another one that's pretty good size. Big fifth wheel with the white truck. That's going to be in 14. That one's pretty secluded. 15. Looks like that. Yep, that's a pull-through. Yep, that one is off on its own. 17 right. 16 on the left. Shorter trailer could get into 16. 17 is a pull-through. Kind of all alone in 17. 16, you're in view of some of the other sites. And we're coming up on site 18. There is no cell service in the campground or in the towns of Redstone and Marble. You can drive about 10 miles north towards Carbondale to get service. We did notice the town of Redstone has Wi-Fi plans available, ranging from hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly plans. Be sure to check out campgroundrecon.com for an interactive map of the nearly 200 campgrounds we have visited in Colorado. Each pin on the map provides a link to that campground's video. Alright, passing the signs at Redstone 2. Campground host on the left, site 21. Pull through. There's the water spigot. (22) 25 on the left. 23 and 24 are together in this pull-through. There's site 26 on the left.
Water.
Yep.
Is that a water station?
Yeah, that was a hand pump, it looked like on that one. That was a short site. 27 with the Outback trailer. That's very shaded this time of the day, late in the day. Alright, so we've got site 32 on the right. And site 28, 29, 30, and 31 were all down that way. We'll catch those in a bit. (33) on the right. Pretty secluded pull-through site. And 34, right side.
Water pump right there.
followed by 35. So it looked like 34 and 35 were a single, like a pull-through that were joined together. 36 is the little one here. And there's the crowd here. Look at that furry dog. Oh, is it? I missed the number on that site.
I'm going to see what it was.
And 39 is the camp post.
It's 38 on the right.
38 was on the right. Okay. I'm not going to try to go back through with those peeps here right now. Okie doke. Let's go into town and get a pizza. We made the short drive back into Redstone for some Detroit-style pizza at Propaganda Pie. On our second night at Redstone, we set up camp at site number 2. We noticed some noise from Highway 133 both nights that we stayed here. There was definitely more late night traffic on Friday than there was on Thursday night. A special thanks to Rocky Mountain Overlanders for letting us borrow one of their adventure rigs. They also rent rooftop tents if that is something you are interested in trying out. We will provide a link to their website below this video. Alright, thanks for watching.
Have a blessed day.